So what's the agenda? Today we'll write XPath by group index. Okay. Then we will write the login script. From today onwards, we are going to write the scripting part. So we have completed with 95% of locators. So 5% I'll teach you now, and we will be writing the login script. We'll be writing the login script. Okay, now let's start. Now look at my screen, everyone. Look at my screen, everyone. Uh, Now observe carefully. I'll not be repeating again and again. Observe carefully. Now let's assume a application. Let's assume a web application. Okay. This web application is having username, password, login button, male and female. Okay. It is having like this. Now, when I right click and inspect, it is having the code input type is equals to text. When I inspect this, input type is equals to text. Login input type is equals to text. Radio buttons. Okay. Input type is equals to text. One more input type is equals to text. Because we have two radio buttons. I've written it for two radio buttons. Let's assume. Okay, let's assume. Now, out of this, I want to click on login button. What is my intention? I need to click on login button. This is my element. I want to click on login button. Okay. I want to click on login button. Now I wrote an expression. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. I wrote an expression. Okay, I wrote an expression. // input type is equals to text. // input type is equals to text. I wrote an expression. How much it will be matching? How it will be matching? 1 of 5. Okay. So what will be the matching? The matching will be 1 of 5. Matching will be 1 of 5. But that means it will be indicating the first element. Which is that first element? Username. It will be highlighting the first element always with the same address. It will be highlighting the first element. That is which one? That username text box. Okay, it will be highlighting username text box. Now what I will do? I will go and I wanted login button. I wanted what? Login button. Okay. Now what we will do? We will go and click on this arrow mark. We'll go and click on this arrow mark. When you go and click on this arrow mark, this will become true. This will become true. Are you understanding? And this will be highlighting what? Password. This will be highlighting what? Password. Again, you should go and click on this element. Again, you should go and click on this arrow mark. Again, you should go and click on this arrow mark. Now it will become what? 3 of 5. Now it will become 3 of 5. And this element will be highlighting. And this element will be highlighting. So what is the index for login? So what is the index for login? 3. Surround it. Surround it and write it as 3. Surround it and write it as 3. Are you understanding? Surround it and write it as 3. Clear? 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 So you should go keep clicking on this arrow mark until unless it starts with the element. Are you understanding? Until unless it starts with the element, you should go clicking on this arrow mark. Okay. Now let me go to the real time application. Observe. Okay. I'll not repeat. I told you I'll not repeat. You should concentrate. If you're sleeping, I'm so sorry. Now look at my screen. Now, which one I'll go? Um, okay. Now look here. Look here. There are all today's deal, customer services, registry, gift card, and sell. I want to click on gift cards. I want to click on what? Gift cards. Are you understanding what I want to click? I want to click on gift cards. Now, what I will do, look at my screen. One minute, wait. I'm just for teaching purpose. This is only for teaching. Okay. Now, I'll write one expression. Double forward slash a text function, sorry, double forward slash a at the rate class equals to, now tell me, how many elements are matching? How many elements are matching? 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Now I want to click on what? Registry. I want to click on registry. Are you able to see there's one arrow mark here? Everybody is able to see there's one arrow mark here. Click on this arrow mark. What is getting highlighted? What is getting highlighted? What is getting highlighted now? Customer service is getting highlighted. What's the index for customer service? What's the index for customer service? 2. Do you wanted customer service? Do you wanted customer service? No. Now again go and click on this arrow mark. Again go and click on this arrow mark. What is getting highlighted? What is getting highlighted? What's the index of registry? What's the index of registry? 3. Do you want a registry? Do you want a registry? No. Again, go and click on this arrow mark. Again, go and click on arrow mark. What is getting highlighted? What is getting highlighted? Gift cards. Gift card. What's the index for gift card? What's the index for gift card? 4. So you got to know it is 4. You got to know it is 4. Surround it and write the index number as 4. Now, how much are you getting? What is a count? What's a count are you getting? 1 of 5. 1. Did you understood? Did you understood? Did you understood? Yes. Please make a note of this example. Please make a note of this example. To find X path by group index. respect to automation, there is one default interview question which is asked. Okay, wherever you go, any interview, this then they want to ask you one default interview question. Write a login script. Right? Login. Write login script. How to write this? Open the browser. Open the browser. Maximize the browser. Maximize the browser. Enter the URL. Enter the URL. Enter valid username. Valid username. Enter password. Password. Next, click on login. Click on login button. Get the title. Get the current URL. And close the application. And close the application. Understood? So this is a default interview question which is asked in wherever you go. You understanding? Okay, make a note of a scenario. We'll automate. Make a note of the scenario. Done. Let's start automating. Done. Let's start automating. Now look at my screen. Now, let me create a class. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. Let me create a class. Now, let me write. Select the main method. Click on finish. Now, everybody look at my screen. Step number 1. Step number 1. I need to open the browser. Step number 1. I need to open the browser. So how do I open the browser? Driver equals to new cron driver off. Now let me import WebDriver. Step number 2. Step number 2. I need to maximize the browser. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Next. Step number 3. I need to enter the URL. Driver dot get. Let me go and copy the URL of the application. You can take any application from now onwards. Okay. Now what I will do? I need to enter the valid username. How do I enter the valid username? Right click, inspect. Always, which locator will you guys look for? Always, which locator you guys will look for? Is ID locator is present? Is ID locator is present? What's the value for ID locator? What is the value for ID locator? Username. Driver dot find element by using ID. Copy paste the value. What is an action? Dot send keys. Let me write the username. Next, step number 5. Enter the valid password. Let me right click. Let me inspect. So what is the first priority you'll be giving to? What's the first priority you'll be going to? Is ID. Is ID locator is present? Is ID locator is present? No. So we will be going to which locator? So we will be going to which locator? Name. Name. Driver dot find element by using name locator. Copy paste the value dot send keys. Okay, now step number 6. Click on login button. Let me go right click, inspect. Tell me guys, is ID locator is there? Is ID locator is there? Is name locator is there? Can I use link text locator? Is it a link to use link text locator? Can I use XPath by attributes? Can I use XPath by attributes? Can I use CSS selector? Can I use CSS selector? I can use XPath by text function. Can I use XPath by text function? Double forward slash div text function equals to text. Are you getting one of one? Are you getting one of one? Copy the expression, write it. How do you write it? Driver dot find element by using XPath. Copy paste the value dot click. Copy paste the value dot click. Okay. Now what I need to know, I need to get the title. Step number 7. I need to get the title. So how do I get the title? Driver dot get title. Driver dot get title. Let me store it inside one reference variable. The return type of this is title. The return type of this is title. Now let me print it. Let me print the title. Next, I want to get the URL. Get the current URL. Driver dot get current URL. Stored inside one a variable. Okay, the return type of this is string. Now print it. Now let me close the application. Let me close the application. Driver dot close. So we have converted all those test cases into automation test scripts. Whatever test case is given to you, we have converted all the test cases into automation test scripts. Yes. Now let me run the code. Now let me run the code. It opens the browser, maximizes, enters the URL of actortime.com. It will wait until the page is loaded. It enters username, password, it clicks on login. And is it printing title and the URL? Is it printing title and the URL? Yes. So, as we expected, did we get the output program? So it is very fast. You are not able to see it. Correct? It is very fast. If you wanted to give little bit delay, you can give. I've taught you. If you wanted 3 seconds, don't give more. Okay, 3 seconds. If you wanted to see the execution, if you wanted to see the execution, then you can. Now you see. Now the speed of the execution will be slow down. It opens the browser, enters the URL. See, it enters username. See, it is waiting for 3 seconds. It enters password. It will click on login. Is it printing the title and the URL? Guys, this is not a error. It's a server logs. It's a server logs. It is not a error. If anybody is getting a socket exception, it is a server log. It's not a error. Okay. Are you printing the title and the URL? Are you getting the title and the URL? Is your program is working perfectly fine? Okay. Now the question is, you have converted the automation test scripts. Okay, you have converted the automation test scripts, okay, into manual test cases into automation test scripts, and you executed the program. You got the output program also. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you write a program like this in the interview, you are reject. Why? Think and tell me. I'll give you 1 minute of time to think. If you write a program like this in the interview, you are reject. Why will they reject you? Think and tell me. You're getting output, but still you'll be rejected. Why? Think and tell. Look at me. Look at the screen. Why would they reject you? Few people have told me the correct answer and few people not. This shows that you don't know manual testing. This shows that you guys don't know manual testing. Guys, look at my screen. You're in this page. Correct, right? Let's talk about manual. Let's talk about manual. Manual testing means you will be looking at the screen and you will be doing it manually. Correct, right? What is manual testing? You will be looking at the screen and you will be doing it. Correct, right? Now, when you enter username, when you enter password, when you click on login, when you enter username, when you enter password manually, you are able to see with your own eyes that it is going to the home page or not, isn't it? You are able to see with your eyes that it is going to the home page. If it is going to the home page, I will tell it as pass. If it goes to the blank page, if it goes to the blank page, then I will tell it as fail. Okay, if it go to a blank page, then I'll tell it as fail. Then I'll tell it as fail. Yes or no? Manually when you're doing. Manually when you're doing, isn't it? Manually when you're doing, isn't it? Yes. In automation testing, in automation testing. Now tell me, if you enter username, if you enter password, when you click on login, now if it goes to home page, it will tell pass. If it goes to blank page, it will tell pass. Why? Pass. Are you given any verification? Are you telling Selenium you should go to home page only? Are you given anywhere verification? Are you telling it anywhere that it should go to the home page only? No, you are not telling. Are you telling it that it should go to the home page only? Are you telling it anywhere? No, you're not telling that it should go to the home page only. Okay, so without verification, if you write a program, you are reject. Okay, without verification, if you write a program, you are reject. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? If you write a program without verification, you are reject. Are you understanding? So verification is mandatory. If you don't verify, you are reject. Okay. So how do we do verification? How do you do verification? So the title will be printed. Correct, right? Now, step number 9. Step number 9. So, verification. If title is equals to, if title is equals to this, if the title is equals to this, okay, I printed in the console, I just printed it from the console, I just took it in from the console. Okay, if the title is equals to this, then I will tell that it has been pass. Pass. Home page is displayed. Home page is displayed. Else, I'll tell it as fail. Fail. Home page is not displayed. Clear? Clear? Now run the program. So without verification step, if you write a program, you are reject. Keep it in your mind. Keep it in your mind. So I've given delay, so it is taking time. It enters username, it enters password, it clicks on login. Okay. This is a server log, LOGS, logs, not server log. It is LO logs. That means when you run your program, the server, Selenium server is running backside. That's the reason you're getting. This is not your exception. Okay. Are you getting your title URL and you're telling home page is passed? Okay. Without verification, if you write a program, you are reject. Okay. Now, I want you to execute any application you take. Okay, don't take Gmail application that they have restricted. Any application you take, the application should not have OTP, captcha, images, those things it should not have. Okay, you take any application now, but the application should not have OTP, captcha, okay, all these things it should not have mouse overing, right click, double click, because I've not taught you anything right click, double click now. Okay, take anything like Amazon, Zomato, LinkedIn, Instagram, and automate. Start automating. Start automating the application. Same scenario. Start automating. Any application you can start. Now you can take any application from now, you can start automating. I'll give you 10 minutes of time, start automating. Paste it.